Another test. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and welcome to the fourth episode of Intertwined.
So, last episode, we asked you what your 2019 goals are, and Nazrah mentions less soda and snacks. Good one. We'll be praying that you have less soda and snacks and more to healthy food and healthy body. Amin ya Rabbi. What's up today? What's up for episode 4?
Today's episode will be different than the episodes before because today we're gonna play a game. Yesterday we asked our followers to post one questions they want us to ask each other, and that's basically the game.
Thank you to all of you who gave us your questions, and inshallah we'll be asking each other pretty soon.
Let's start with the first one from Dani Grafis. Whose fart smells the worst?
It depends on what food we eat.
I eat a lot of salted egg.
First question from Lisa. What's each other's pet peeves?
That's my pet peeve.
Unplanned stuff.
Yeah. Didn't I tell you that? I told you that your pet peeve would be if you just came back home from somewhere, you have to wash your feet before you get on the bed. Does that work? The next would be from Najib _139. Probably his birthday. Happy belated birthday. What's the life plan for the both of you? Haven't really thought about it.
MashaAllah.
That's
Life plan.
That's huge.
Mm.
It goes back to yeah?
First, the end goal is Jannah. To get there is the life plan. But I guess we both like to venture into the creative arts scene, especially in Brunei Darussalam. So this is one way that we're vlogging. It's combining both our passions. I like motivating people, doing leadership materials, and he likes
Videography. Wait, videography.
creative arts in general. Having those passion, we'd like to combine them and see what we can do and benefiting others. With regards to children, financial, I guess it's still something along the way. I don't think we have a full answer to that. If you have anything you would like to teach us,
Life planning with Najib 139.
we'll be
in the
waiting
next
for
episode.
it. Next one will be from me.
Mm-hmm.
Not from me, but from Fina. Hi, Fina. Each other's favorite surah. Love watching your videos, by the way. Thank you. Your favorite surah.
I don't think I have one.
Shh, I want to guess. I think
I have a favorite surah.
I think it's Surah Al-Mulk or Surah Ar-Rahman. Why? Because you keep reciting your surah when you imam.
But I also keep reciting Al-Ikhlas in An-Nas.
Dude, that goes without saying.
What do you mean it goes without saying? So
Everyone
my
recites
favorite
it.
surah would be Al-Ikhlas.
What's my favorite surah?
Your favorite surah, could it be An-Muzammil? Because you asked me to memorize that surah for our mahal last time.
That surah, I asked you to memorize it for a specific reason. But my favorite surah would be Wal Fajr, Wal Layalin Ashr, Wal Shafri Wal Watr. Surah Al-Fajr.
Up next, we got a question. This would be from Shots of Tea. If each of you were to offer each other one request to be fulfilled by the week, what would it be? Let's start with you.
Massage.
Massage. Once a week?
Every day.
Every day, of course. Of course, every day.
Free massage service.
It's the best service. Mine would be massage. Or we cook a fancy dinner together once a week.
Okay.
Alright. Are we doing it?
This is from Gobble Snack. Hi, Munawar. How do you diffuse arguments?
To diffuse arguments, first you need the right tools. You need a clipper, and you need to carefully cut the red wire and not the yellow wire.
I think your way is you're always silent. Macam namulayan ko lang. You just keep quiet. That vibe where I cannot enter. There's like suddenly macam there's this wall and I just cannot enter.
Why is there quiet when we have an argument?
When you want to argue, oh, it's just quiet.
Well, I'm quiet right now, so I guess. Sure. Sometimes you know what you should do, but due to your ego, you don't want to do it. You want to give in to that ego, which is very problematic lah. And when you're in a marriage, we need to learn how to put our ego aside and be able to talk things through and be happy because you want to be happy.
I think one thing that I appreciate when we are in an argument, you usually have this systematic questioning system where like, what happened? Why did it happen? What do you feel? Sometimes start going far from the main topic, but you're just like, I want to know what happened. You won't accept any answer that strays from the question. It just stems from a miscommunication. Diffusing it is just getting the communication right, and it's always his task.
It was both our task because couples should work together to make it work. Good? Yeah. Up next, we got a question from Methods of Choice. If you had to pick and stick with one cuisine for the rest of your life, what is it?
Yours would be Western.
Boleh lah, yeah.
What that?
Actually, I'm okay with anything. You can have
He's asking
Japanese.
for one choice
To pick and stick with a cuisine.
to pick and stick.
Malay? Japanese?
What?
I'm gonna guess yours. Malay cuisine. Or Japanese, actually.
Sounds about right.
Mhm.
But I'll sum it up with one word.
Which is-
Asian.
Well, Asian is like more than one inside, isn't it? It's not specific enough.
Anything with rice. I just need rice. The next question is from Clara Paka. I think that's how you pronounce it. Abida, actually. How to know if he or she is the one? I think for me, being a Muslim, we know our end goal, which is syurga untuk kembali kepada Allah. And we would want someone, a partner that will ensure that kita nito akan kembali ke syurga. So, the one main ingredient for me is the religion. And after that, there'll be so many steps. But there's always istikharah and shura, which is berbincang. Berbincang with your parents, berbincang with your friends. Combine these two. It's not a one-time thing, especially istikharah. I didn't know if he's the one, but I just pray for someone who will lead me to Jannah. You do need to know the true nature of this person, not just from luaran. There are many ways you can find that out. Usually by his or her vision and mission in life.
Okay, so next it's from Aki Senpai. Hey Aki Senpai. Which is heavy? 1 kilo of feather or 1 kilo of rocks? Well, none of them are heavy because they're both only 1 kilo, but heavy is subjective.
1 kilo of feather or 1 kilo of rocks.
They're both 1 kilos.
The next question is from Hanan Najwa. If Allah rizkikan to have children one day, Ameen,
I mean,
what would you want your children to be like? I think I would love for children to be a person that when everyone is around him or her, they will feel peaceful. He'll be a source of happiness to the others around him. And I guess he would remind people of Allah too.
sounds like a good child. I think it starts with us though.
Yeah.
Yeah. It starts with you, the parents. So next question is from Tuib Suhaimi. What's the key to a long-lasting marriage. Wow.
We're only. Hey, so we're only.
Less than 7 months. No, it's 7 months. It's been 7 months.
Key to a long-lasting marriage.
Yeah. I think the key to a long-lasting marriage, with the little knowledge and experience that I have,
We.
that we have, is to always go back to your niyat and your objective in life. Then inshallah, you and your partner will do the best, and we'll do our best to make the marriage work, because marriage isn't something magical. It's something that both the husband and wife has to fight for and work for, and doing it together.
I think for me, a key to a long-lasting marriage would be a long-lasting relationship with Allah. If your relationship don't have Allah in it, it'll just end up staying in this world and this world only, because you want something beyond, something eternal.
Oh, that's true. Because life in dunya is short
and temporary. All the best to you, sir. Next is from Nurul _ I think that's 2 _ Barya. Hi, Barya.
Hey.
What do you prefer, noodle or rice? I'll guess yours. Noodle. You always order noodle.
I ordered you. How about you?
You're
Rice.
supposed to get
Rice. Because you like Asian cuisine. Question from Danny Graphies again. How do you guys stabilize your finances? We don't.
Alhamdulillah, Joe. Allah beri kita rezeki, Joe.
Yeah.
I mean, not in terms of like money falls down, rains down to us. For me, it's the barakah. It's the blessings that we get with what we do. Say if we spend our financials well and not utilize it for buying your wants, but more to your needs, your financials are probably stabilized. But also savings. Savings is very important. Start saving even if it is just as $50 per month or 20. You don't realize the power of saving.
Maybe one tip would be, when it comes to finance, is to not increase your standard of living, even if you get an increase in your income. Let's say you get like 500 a month, and then you spend 300 for stuff that you need.
Say gaji becomes 700, you still spend 300 and not 500. The next one is from Pika. First impression of each other.
Alright.
I'm interested.
You start first.
Yeah.
I already know what you're gonna say.
One word. Guess it.
Ambong? Kambang.
Ambong.
My first impression of her would be... Did I even have a first impression of her? Nice to work with.
Is that your first impression?
Maybe. I'm just making things up as we go.
When was your first?
I think I first met you when we were at a camp in the UK.
Do you even remember me then?
No, maybe not. So I'm just making things up.
When did you realize my presence?
Maybe when you did your spoken word for Da'wah Showdown. Mine is from Ahi Senpoi again. What do you think that makes the significant other smile? Wow. So what do you think makes me smile?
When I smile.
That's right. So what do you think? Wait, what?
What do you think makes me smile?
When I smile? No.
When we're both doing ibadah.
Wow. So next question is from Zira Daud.
Hi Zira. Assalamualaikum.
Zira. One thing you've never done with each other but want to try it. Parenting? Parenting! That's one.
Me would be performing together. I'd like to see what we can come up with or perform even.
Next would be also from Zira. One thing the other person's always particular about with food. Any food.
For you, nasi setengah saja. He said he wants to go on this diet because any cakap ya gain 5 kilo.
No, she said I gained 10 kilos.
Okay, sorry, 10 kilo.
Which is true, I did gain 5 kilos. I realized that I used to eat like half of the rice yang kena bagi, like from restaurants. And then after I got married, I ate the whole portion. And then now I'm like 5 kgs of feather heavier. For you, I think no chili sauce and not spicy food.
Kampai.
Kampai, what does that mean? Up next, we got a question from Methods of Choice. The sun or the moon? The sun, because the sun is always there with us. You might say that the sun is only there with us, like in the morning, but not at night. But the light that you get from the moon is a reflection from the sun. Either way, the sun is always there for us. Sun or the moon?
Moon.
Why?
Choosing the moon is like a reminder to us. It looks pretty, macam nampak cantik. However, when you get closer, there's actually a lot of rough patches on the moon. Macam lupak lah, what you call it. And like us, we're usually blinded by this idea of prettiness or beauty. But if you go and zoom in or get a little deeper, there's actually a lot of flaws. So it's a reflection of ourselves. We have flaws and we will always have flaws. No one's perfect.
No one's perfect.
You're not perfect.
I'm not perfect. I'm Fauzan. So last question would be from Zafira029. She asked why do you guys each other? What?
Maybe I can guess. Why do you guys like each other?
Is that it? Or just say why to each other?
Wow.
Why?
So, Alhamdulillah, those were all the questions that were asked to us. So, thank you very much for your questions.
Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it.
Yeah. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed listening to our answers, and we do hope that you have benefited from listening to our answers as well. If there's anything that piqued your interest or you would like to share your story on as well, please do comment down below and do subscribe to us for more episodes of Intertwined. And if there's any suggestions for improvements, please feel free to drop a comment down below as well.
So that's all for episode 4 of Intertwined. See you guys in the next episode, inshallah. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
1 kilo of rocks.
They're both 1 kilos.
But they have different
Different what? Density?
volume and density.
What heavy is mass or weight. They both weigh the same. So both of them are not heavy and none of them are heavier than the other. Mythbusters. Busted. Up next. Do you agree? You don't agree? Heavy.
Does heavy only apply to mass?
Yeah. Heavy is weight. It's not asking about volume.
Fine.
Yeah.
I'll get back to you on this.
Alright.